awesome viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you guys for your support and your love. I take the time out to share my recipe with you guys, and I hope you like my videos. And today I am going to share another recipe with you guys, and I'll be sharing oxtail brown stew with rice and peas and with a bit of vegetables on the side. And let's get started. I will be sharing you from start to finish. So here is my oxtail. It's all washed in lemon juice and it is ready for seasoning. I'm just washing my hands. And I'm about to start the seasoning process with you guys. So for my oxtail, I'll be using black pepper, jerk seasoning, turmeric, onion granules, chili powder, all-purpose seasoning, guys. This season contains salt, and as you all know, salt is not good for our health, so please do not add any salt. Try to avoid adding salt because the season is already got enough salt in it. And garlic powder. I'm also using a bit of mixed herbs. And these are all my ingredients, what I'm going to use to season my oxtail. So let's get started. And my hands is all washed. Guys, I'm showing you from start to finish, but the best way to do your meat is to season it the day before, leave it in your fridge, let it marinate for 24 hours, and you get a more outstanding flavor from your dish. And I am going to use a bit of spring onions. Some people call it scallion, some people call it spring onions, still the same. So I'm going to use a bit. Also, white onions, crushed garlic, vegetable peppers, Some people call it sweet peppers. A bit of tomato. And I'm just going to rub all these in and let it combine together with my meat. I'm also using a bit of fresh thyme and a bit of hot scotch bonnet pepper. I like the taste of hot scotch bonnet pepper, but this pepper is very fiery. So if you don't like a lot of heat, it's best to use just a small amount. For this recipe, I also use brown seasoning, but I'm not gonna add any brown seasoning to my meat because you have to be careful, because when you're browning the meat might get burned, and if it get burned, it won't leave a nice taste. So I'm just gonna add this when I'm frying up all my vegetables before I add my meat to my pot. And this is soya sauce. I'm just gonna add a small amount of soya sauce. Guys, look at that. That's not much. Just a small amount. Because it will also burn your meat, and we don't want that. So guys, take a look at my seasoning. All my ingredients combined together, and it's looking really good, and it's also smell really good. So that is my seasoning process. So now I'm gonna move on to started browning my meat. Guys, I'll be using vegetable oil to brown my oxtail. You don't have to use vegetable oil. You can use oil of your own choice, but I am using vegetable oil. You do not need a lot of oil in your pan because the oxtail is contain its own oil, and too much oil is not good for our health. So you just need a little bit of oil just to get it frying. So I'm just heating up my oil, and then I started frying my oxtail. Guys, I'm about to fry my meat, so I'm simply removing my onion and my spring onions, because you have to remove it before you fry your meat, or else your meat will get burned and it will leave a very unpleasant taste. And we want to enjoy this oxtail, so I remove all my seasoning, so I'm gonna save it for when I'm cooking down my oxtail. Oxtail to see so it's browning, and it's browning really nice. Really nice. Look at the color. Wow, that is amazing. That is looking really amazing. This oxtail is already fried, so I'm just taking out the ones that fry, and I'll leave the rest to fry. Tail is brown. Oxtail is all brown, ready for cooking. It's looking really good, so I'm moving on to the next step. So what I am going to do, I am just going to add all my seasoning. This bowl. And I'm just going to give it a stir to combine all my ingredients together. And now is the time for browning. Brown is very rich. And I'm also going to add a bit of soy sauce. Just a bit. That's quite okay. We don't need a lot. Then guys, I'm just going to keep stirring it so it's all combined together. Oh, it's looking really good. I just add a little bit more soya sauce. That is looking really good. Wow, the smell is amazing. So what I'm going to do now, all these oil what I've got left over, I am going to add my ingredients to my oil. So I'm just putting all these in, guys. I'm just giving it a little stir for a while. I'll be saving back some for my finishing touch. Let's give it a stir. Guys, for my finishing touch, right here, I'll be making some small dumplings in a long shape to add to my oxtail. And I'll be also using a tin of butter bean, but these are going in at the end of my cooking. And then I'll just leave it to simmer for a couple minutes and then it's ready. Right, so this is okay now, guys. So I'm going to change over pots. I will be cooking my oxtail in this pot. As you can see, it's all cleaned and looking really, really good. So guys, just take a look at that. Ain't that looking really, really delicious? Really, really good. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to put my oxtail in. I try to avoid the oil because the oxtail already contains its own oil. And like I said, oily stuff is not good for our health. So I try to balance the oil. But that is looking really good. Really, really good. So guys, I'm just going to add some boiling water. Enough water to cover my meat. And then I am going to reduce the heat and leave it to cook until when it is soft and tender. When it is soft and tender, that's when I'm going to add my butter beans and my dumplings. Guys, I'm just looking at my oxtail to see how it's coming on. and it looking really good, really good. Wow, look at that. But there, that is looking really good, really good. And over here is my rice and peas to go with my oxtail. And guys, I did not show you how to cook the rice and peas because I've already uploaded a video showing you how to cook the rice and peas from start to finish. So if you watch my videos, you will see how to cook your rice and peas from start to finish. Okay. Look at my oxtail, it's looking really good. Still got a bit to go. It's getting a bit tender, as you can see, but it still need a lot more time to cook. Let's say maybe another hour. Could be a bit quicker, but I'll give it another hour and see what happens. Over here, I'm going to do my steamed cabbage to go with my rice and peas and oxtail. So I'm just going to turn my heat on. And then my cabbage is here. It's all washed and ready for cooking. And my vegetables, all these are the ingredients what I'm going to add. They are all washed and ready for cooking. In here is some white onions and spring onions. And here is some vegetable peppers with garlic and a bit of Scotch bonnet pepper. Can't do without me Scotch bonnet pepper. And there's some cherry carrots what I'm going to add to my cabbage. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use a small amount of butter. You can use oil if you want, but I prefer butter, so I'm using a small amount of butter. I'm using flour. I'm just letting this butter melt. Once it's melt, I'm going to add in all my vegetables. So my butter is now melt, and I'm going to add all my ingredients. Guys, make sure you use a chopping board when you are cutting up your ingredients. What I'm going to do, I am also going to add a bit of black pepper. I'm also going to add a bit of mixed herbs to bring the flavor out. And also going to add a little bit of garlic, onion. And we're gonna add a small amount of salt, just a little bit, not much. That bit. And then I am going to add my cabbage. This cabbage is very tender, so it won't take long to cook. I'm just trying to combine all my ingredients together. And I'm not going to cook this cabbage for long because I like when I'm eating it, it's got a bit of crunch to it. So I'm just going to cook it for about 10 minutes and then I'll put the heat out. So I'm just going to add my carrots, now my cherry carrots. That is looking really, really good. So I now combine all my ingredients together and I'm going to leave it to cook for about 10 minutes. Guys, look at my cabbage. It's looking good, guys. It's all ready now, so I am going to put my heat out. So I'm turning my heat off. It's all looking good. Look at that. Wow, that is so amazing. Guys, oxtail is looking really good and it's getting tender, very tender, very, very tender. So I am going to put my butter beans in and I'm going to put some little dumplings. But these dumplings, I'm rolling them in that shape. Guys, for these dumplings, the recipe is so simple. All you need is all-purpose flour, pinch of salt, a bit of water, and roll it. Make it into a dough. Leave it for a little while, about 10-20 minutes, and then it's good to go. So it's really easy. Guys, look at my oxtail. It's all ready, so I'm going to put the heat out. Look at it. The gravy is so thick. Look at my meat. Wow, it's actually coming off the bone. It's really, really soft. Look, guys, look. I'm cutting into my oxtail to show you. Look at what's going on. I'm cutting into my oxtail to show you. Really, really soft. And it's looking good. So I've now turned my heat off. And I am going to serve my dinner. Guys, I've just finished cooked my oxtail with my vegetables and my rice and peas. And I'm gonna have a little taste and then I'll tell you guys what I think. It's all looking good. So let's have a taste. Wow. Really nice. Let's have a taste of the vegetables. Really, really nice. Guys, you should try this dish. It is absolutely delicious. Really, really nice, guys. Very nice. Guys, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Like and share this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Enjoy your meal. Guys, make sure you cook this meal because it's really nice. So thanks, guys. See you soon in my next video with a lot more recipes. Stay tuned. Bye.